Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Return to Moria. Um, Sorry about that. In this one, uh, I've gone back upstairs because, as you can see, I I had learnt that these carving chests, the monuments, whatever you call them, actually hold really good crafting plans. So I decided that I should probably head back and get that sorted out because I didn't have any tier 2 weaponry coming through, and I really needed to get down into the mines. So here I've just gone back up because I need to find. I hadn't unlocked the monument chest near the first outpost. Um, so yeah, I needed to go back and get those because I knew that there was going to be good stuff in it, not just resources, but yeah, some good stuff for us to use. So I spent a bit of time up here, just looking for. I think I needed two, or I wasn't sure if I needed two or four. So I spent a lot of time looking around, going back through places I had gone through, or maybe I dropped a monument or left them. And funnily enough, there were a few hidden chests that I hadn't got that were uh, laying around in places that I explored. Obviously, I didn't have a proper look. I thought I did, but hey, I didn't. So yeah, I had to do a bit of backtracking in this episode just because it was really important that I unlock those recipes and those plans. Um, because I needed a chance at getting a weapon that could kill spiders and orcs. And a lot of information online was just saying the same stuff, and that was to look for monuments you hadn't finished, or statues, sorry, you hadn't finished, and those, what do you call them? The carving monuments. And I knew I hadn't unlocked the monuments, so yeah, I think it was priority one to get back there and do that. Along the way, I found some little helpful bits, which was pretty good. Um, I don't know why I wasn't expecting chests to be around. I thought, yeah, I don't know why, because I had seen them in the orc camps. I don't know why I didn't think that there would be chests around for us to find, but this place is so massive, and everything looks the same. You get lost. So yeah, here I am. I have more than enough carvings. So yeah, I don't know about respawns, so I don't think you can open the same chest more than once. There are more monuments or carvings, sorry, than there are places on the monument. So I'm guessing that's just to give you more opportunities to get statues to unlock the chest. Yeah, heading back to the first base. Now that I'd sorted those things out, this is the closest base to me. Um, I just unlocked 2 recipes. I know I needed to repair my armor. And, my axe. I don't like the sword. The axe is cool. Yeah, putting in a repair smithy. I don't see. I don't know if it's worth like building this kind of stuff back at older bases. Um, but I do it anyway, especially given that you you never know if you've actually found everything here. So sometimes you want to come back, get some other stuff. Especially when you think about it, like you need iron, coal uh, for bronze. I think you also need. I know you need to get copper. Yeah, you need it for bronze and stuff like that. So you end up coming back here looking for iron. Iron is still in other places, but you might come back and look at your old bases and see if you've got any ingots left over, or something like that that can help you out. Um, I don't. I don't particularly mind just like building up the place that you're in. If you've got the resources, why not? You know. So back down, or I'm back in the Elven Quarter. Built myself my bow. Bow was the easiest tier 2. Well, I got it the quickest. Tier 2 weapon. There are 2 different types of arrows. I'm just using the first one, which I believe is tier 1. And then you've got the Elven arrow, which I think is tier 2. Because yeah, I needed to get away. I needed a way to get further down. I couldn't pussyfoot around anymore. I had to get down to the lower levels, because that is probably where I'm gonna find recipes for like tier 2 armor and stuff. Is the statues lower down, because there's nothing up here. Like yeah, there's ore and there's places to mine and stuff like that. But yeah, this top part is not really that important. You'll find some stuff, sure. Like I said, you'll find some stuff. You'll also find some stuff you can't mine. Like the granite and stuff like that. You need a stronger pickaxe, so I assume the next pickaxe after this, or it could even be later. And yeah, it was just the bow was the best way for me to get further down. A little run-in with this bear. I really wanted to test if tier 2 would work. Not. See, this is where I get confused. If the projectile doesn't need to be tier 2, and it's just the weapon has to be, then that bear is like tier 3 or 4. Because despite my bad shooting, the numbers don't come up as white or yellow. So it's not strong enough to kill the bear. I'm basically just sitting here thinking to myself, shit, I've got to go around the bear. And yeah. So it was time, yeah, I found, like I said, time to look for some statues. Found one near that bear. And I discovered my first steel weapon, or melee weapon, part of it. Which was encouraging, because like I said, I was having trouble figuring out where I was going to get the next weapons. Because yeah, you can't kill certain things with your crappy tier 1. and I was like, how am I gonna get past spiders? How am I gonna get past orcs? I can leg it for only so long. Sorry. So yeah, all of this portion was just I had no space. I was so pissed off about this portion. I had no space. Every time I came back on, I kept forgetting to make the bag, the adventure pack. You have to go upstairs and hunt those bloody white deer. I don't know what they're called. Don't hate me. So yeah, obviously got copper. That unlocked the bellows, which allows you to smelt copper and bronze at your furnace, so you don't have to go to the the Great Forge or the Great Furnace to smelt. But yeah, it takes quite a bit to get. So you may have to take a trip or two to the Great Forge or the Great Furnace, but hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that slow, menacing beast. So that stuff down there, don't know what it's called, but we can't mine it. But yeah. I don't know what natural fiber does. Anytime I see something new, I'm like, oh, it's more special than the thing I had beforehand. And yeah, and so this is your second outpost. It took me a really long time to get to it, but that's just because I'm taking my time, trying to explore and see everything, which might not necessarily be enjoyable to you guys, but that's why I don't show most of it because it's a lot of the same thing. So much like the first one, you got a gigantic hole in the wall. You do have a chest, but this time you have new tables that you didn't have in your first one. Wish we could get some cool looking walls like the ones that are already there. That'd be awesome. That's it, the rune table. Not entirely sure what it does. Haven't looked it up. But yeah, you need elven wood. So it might be an idea to keep a little bit of that on you. Obviously, like the first one, I think you've got to forge a key to open the chest. I, for some reason, just ignored that portion, but next time I'll have to get on that. So I need to collect some stone to sort out the forge furnace. Sorry. Luckily, there's some crappy stuff in there that you can break to get at least started. I don't know why I'm making a torch right now. Could have waited, but alright, 15 exactly. Here we go. Alright, now we're gonna get the iron together. And once we get that, build the forge. You want out, Frankie? Go on. You want out? Oh yeah, and the bellows. You need steel. That's right. And unfortunately for me, all my steel is back at my base in the Elven Quarter. And I don't have any map stones. Oh, I do so much backtracking. And they also have my black diamond. Weirdly enough, I haven't been able to build one of those heroes monuments yet. I probably should. I'm sure they give you some form of bonus or they do something. Alright, so the only way is that way for right now. Oh yeah. Copper looks really interesting in this game. I'm pretty sure that's copper. Well, it's very colourful. definitely need to get a better backpack. And food. I'm starving apparently. Spiders. Those evil bastards. Where's aiming skill? Yeah. I ate that poison cloud. That was terrible. I wanted to try and lure them over, but it didn't work. Like Valheim in that way. Try to lure the enemy over and it never works. I bailed. Apparently. I shouldn't have bailed. Go back. You just gunned it in there, but I needed to wait. Yeah, it's one thing I don't do well. I don't prepare before I go out on my explorations. Like eating stuff like this doesn't restore your energy or anything anyway, or your stamina. So it just replenishes your hunger and your health. It doesn't clear debuffs like poison or cursing or whatever. So I'm hoping that later on there is a way to actually get your energy back. Because each cycle's super short. It always sounds so close. I don't even think they're out there. They're not. I don't think. Are they? Okay, so it sounds like they are now. Still need to get the elven wood for that. Craft me ingots to build me a forge. While that's going, have a look at some more stuff. Collect some stuff. Yeah, see? Why do they sound so close? Oh, they're down there. Okay. Well. That makes sense. Is there an orc amongst one of them? Me? Yeah, it is. So yeah. I'm able to actually... Not that guy. I just ate a dagger in the back. So yeah, I probably should have hunted these guys from a distance, but I didn't. You can see my awesome, like, skills. Yeah, Lego who? Wow. There we go. There's one. Where'd the big fella go? Is that a big guy? Yeah, so I can't tell you who's who, but yeah. I feel like it should also give us the ability to pick up our own arrows. Because, well, if they're not broken, why can't I take them? I gotta stop leaving stuff behind. I'm such a muppet. I really wanted this thing to work, but I don't know what it is anyway. Alright, so I have a little exploration. Oh, on this one I think I've decided to backtrack. Yeah, I think this is when I decided I'd had enough, and I wanted, I wanted a bag, a bigger bag, like pronto. I feel like there should be a way to go straight into deconstruct mode when you have the hammer. Maybe there is, I just haven't noticed. But yeah, the idea here is to go back. I want to get a bunch of stuff together. Been thinking about those map stones, so I want to get the backpack, figure out the stones, and yeah. I just love how everything looks. It's so nice. You know, for a small company, it's pretty decent. No matter how many times I come into this area, I always forget which way my place is. And I have to like look around for a really good portion until I find it.
Keep watch. There's filthy dwarfs about. Oh, squash those bearded
So yeah, back on my, just finish off my journey back to the other place to get some stuff built.
Eyes up!
Um,
Monsters in the air!
and then that's probably where we'll be leaving it for this episode. Yep, here's my base. Well, yeah, just want to say thanks to everyone who watches, and I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm enjoying just documenting my personal gaming history, so yeah. Thanks everyone for watching.